Christmas without that glorious cake adorning your dinner table? And the beauty of this cake is anyone can make it, whether you bake, have just started out, or you don't. This is the no-bake biscuit cake. I have 250 grams of bitter chocolate chopped up here, and to that I'm going to add half a cup of cream, and I'm going to microwave this for 40 to 50 seconds. The chocolate is melted, and now I'm going to add some butter. Give this a whisk. Keep this aside to cool. I have some digestive biscuits over here as well as some chocolate cream biscuits, and I'm going to break them in a bowl. Just crumble them into small pieces. And now I'm going to add some nuts and dry fruits. I have some roasted almonds that I've chopped, also some roasted walnuts, dry figs, and some cranberries. And now I'm going to add the melted chocolate and cream. Give this a mix. And now I'm going to set this. So for that I have a ring mold, or you can take any tin and line it with butter paper as well. Just spread the mixture in it. Just press on it properly and make sure all the gaps are filled up. And now this goes in the refrigerator to set for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'm just going to make a thin layer of the chocolate ganache. So for that, I've melted some cream and chocolate, and I'm going to give it a whisk. And let this cool down for around 10 to 15 minutes. Just pour it on top. And now this goes in the refrigerator to set for another hour. The cake is set nicely, and now it's ready to come out of the ring. So I'm going to take a knife, just run the knife through. And now just remove the cake. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of pistachios. Just warm this cake for 10 seconds in the microwave before serving, so you have a nice moist gooey biscuit cake. So there you go, the Christmas cake, all sinful and chocolatey, ready to be digged into. With this, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy, joyous festive season ahead. I'm going to share an irresistible recipe of no-bake choco pie. Hello and welcome to Rajshri Food. I'm your host Ruchi Bharani, and let's begin with the recipe. So the first step is to make the base for the pie, for which I've taken 10 to 12 Oreo cookies, and with the cream I've powdered it finely. Into these powdered Oreos, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter, give this a mix. To make the pie, I've taken a ring mold and I've just lined the base with some aluminium foil. And now I'm going to spread the mixture in it. press it down nicely. The base is done and now this is going to go in the freezer for 20 minutes to set. While the base is setting, let's quickly make the choco mix, for which I've used only 4 simple ingredients. I've taken half a packet of cream cheese. Just break it down a little. Into this, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of icing sugar. Let's whisk both these ingredients together till it's nice and smooth. Into this, I'm going to add 200 grams of melted chocolate. All I've done is microwaved it for 1 minute. Let's mix this properly again. Next, let's add in 1.5 cup of whipped cream. I've taken some heavy cream and I've whipped it. Make sure the cream cheese is at room temperature. Let's mix all these ingredients together. The chocolate mix is ready. Let's check on the pie base. The pie base is ready. Let's spread this choco mix over it. Smoothen it out nicely. This is ready to go back in the freezer for another 20 minutes to set. This is nicely set and now let's decorate this. I have some cocoa powder here that I'm going to dust on top. I have some chocolate curls over here. All I've done is taken a peeler and peel the sides of the chocolate slab and then just set it in the refrigerator for 5 minutes. Let's decorate this. Just randomly place it on the pie. You can even use white chocolate or milk chocolate if you want. And also, I'm going to fill up the gaps with some choco chips. So I have some dark chocolate chips over here. Let's unmold this now. Very carefully, with the help of a spatula, separate the foil from the ring. Let's pick it up. Place it on the board and very carefully lift the ring. Honestly, I can't make such an easy dessert with such simple ingredients. Do give this a try. I'm sure the kids are going to love it. Don't forget to subscribe to Rajshri Food. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Today, I have for you a very special cheesecake that I had made for my husband's birthday many years ago. My chocolate mascarpone cheesecake also happens to be one of my most popular recipes on the web. I'm going to start by preparing the crust for the cheesecake. I need about 125 grams, about 8 to 10 digestive biscuits, and crush them with the help of my rolling pin. You could also process these biscuits into a powder in a food processor. This is done. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of cocoa powder into the biscuit powder. I'm going to mix it up. Then I'm going to put in a quarter cup, about 50 to 60 grams of butter at room temperature. I'm going to mix the butter into the biscuit crumbs. I'm going to press this buttery biscuit mixture into the base of an 8-inch round springform pan. And if you don't have a springform pan, use any pan with a detachable base. I'm going to put this pan inside my refrigerator to chill for about 30 minutes. Now that the crust is taken care of, let's proceed with making the filling. I'm going to put in about 2 cups 500 grams of mascarpone cheese, 200 grams of hung yogurt, the next thing I'm going to add is about 160 grams, 1 cup of icing sugar. I'm going to mix this all up together until it is smooth and creamy. I'm using a stand mixer since I like my hands free, but you could also do this with a hand blender. Time to add in the vanilla extract. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. The cheese mixture is well blended and I'm going to be melting some chocolate. 250 grams of chopped chocolate. You could also use chocolate chips. And for some smoothness, I'm also going to be putting in 2 tablespoons of butter. All you need to do now is mix this up together until the chocolate melts. The chocolate is melted and I'm going to allow it to cool down a bit before I put it into the cheese mixture. I'm going to put the melted chocolate into the cheese mixture. Then this needs to be mixed together. And look at how beautifully the chocolate has transformed the creamy cheese mixture with its chocolatey properties. I'm going to keep this aside for a bit and then move on to the next step, which is melting some china grass. I have about 5 grams of china grass or agar-agar flakes over here. I've already soaked 5 grams of agar-agar flakes in 1 cup 250 ml of water. I'm going to put this on low heat, stirring all the while until the china grass melts completely. Once the agar-agar melts completely, you need to stir it over a strainer into the cheese chocolate mixture, stirring the cheese mixture all the while. You need to mix this up together very briskly and quickly. It is important to quickly mix this up together as the agar-agar sets very fast. The crust of the cheesecake is set and ready, and now I'm going to pour the chocolate cheese mixture over the prepared crust. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator to chill for about 3 to 4 hours. And to make this look gorgeous, I'm going to grate some white chocolate over the cheesecake. You could give this your own special touch by grating some dark chocolate, sprinkling some cocoa powder, cherries, fruits, whatever it is that floats the boat for you. It's time to unravel the cheesecake. Always a moment of nervousness for me. It looks beautiful. A homemade cheesecake with chocolate in it. You can't go wrong with that, can you?
welcome to Beat Batter Bake with me, Priyanka. Today we are making our first ever tart recipe on the show. And it has to be something sweet, delicious and gooey. Something you will drool over. Nothing better than Oreo hazelnut tart. So let's start with 10 biscuits of Oreo with the cream inside. I'm going to put it in the food processor to get fine crumbs. Okay. And I think we are almost done. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Okay, and it seems we are done. Okay, so our crumbs with the butter, it's ready. I'm going to put this mixture in my pan. Okay, cool. We are done with this and the crust will go in the fridge to set for around 10 minutes. So our tart crust is getting set in the fridge. We'll make the ganache till then. So over here I have 150 ml of cream and I'm going to get it to a gentle boil. Here I have placed 200 grams of dark chocolate and I have around 100 grams of hazelnut paste. Now if you do not have hazelnut paste, you can use Nutella. Now that the cream has come to a boil, I'm going to add it to our chocolate. Now keep the chocolate aside while it gets melted. So our 10 minutes are up and let's see where our chocolate has reached. Look at that! It has melted. Okay. Now once the chocolate has completely melted, so now we're gonna add 100 grams of hazelnut paste. Okay. So our ganache is ready and it's time to pour in our tart pan. Our tart crust is ready and I'm going to pour the ganache in it. So we are ready to put this back in the fridge for another 30 minutes for the ganache to set. So our tart is ready and it's time to demold. Alright. So you can garnish this with some hazelnut or with some Oreo biscuits. It's absolutely your choice. The tart will taste delicious on its own. You have to try this at home. If you like the video, hit like. If you want me to make some more tarts, do mention that in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and keep watching Beat Batter Bake.